Good morning, Gooners. Welcome to In the North Bank. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling quite a bit rough. In all honesty, I think my escapades jetting around the country off to a wedding. I think I've caught a bit of the germ, the horrible germ. But I'm getting ready to go to the game. This is the big. No, it's not the big Sunday show, is it? It's the match day preview show. Now, look.
Yeah.
It's definitely the preview show. And I'm joined by Des, the enforcer, and Brian, all the way across the pond. Are you going to be dipping in and out, Brian? Checking on your barbecue?
I do. I mean, I got the mute button, so, whenever I say some stupid shit this morning, you can mute me too. But yeah, I'm here to play along.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So, another unbelievable week of Premier League football. Where that's all these surprises kind of change. Who would have thought we'd be kind of in this position? And suddenly seeing rivals Liverpool 4 on the spin have lost. So, yeah, look, there's a lot to probably get through regards to this and what an actual statement 3 points would be for us, wouldn't it? Really, after today. I mean, it's going to be
most definitely, mate. And
yeah,
to win back-to-back leagues is hard anyway. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no, it's a big game today. Chelsea are strong, aren't they? Chelsea? What am I saying? It's early in the morning, guys. I meant Crystal Palace. They're strong. Yeah.
It's 5 past Sunday morning, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, mate. Don't. Yeah, I don't usually see this much daylight. They're a strong team this season. They've got a good manager. Mateta's on form. I've got to be honest, Paul. He's my main worry from the Crystal Palace team.
Yeah.
But the amount of clean sheets we've had as well has to go down. So far this season is remarkable, and it's going to be a good game, and you're going to be there cheering them on, so it's going to be even better.
Yeah, look, we owe the team a lot. I think from certainly being in the ground. I think there is no reason to not get behind the team fully. Yeah. I struggle to look back at the other kind of rhetorics across the whole fan base and that kind of that negative kind of spin on it all, and you question it. You suddenly say, is it really that bad? You just look at it, you just think, Christ, we're playing some good stuff. We're hard to beat. We're doing all the bits well.
Well, I think Liverpool is not I've said it before, but Liverpool is not however many points good that they have. I read some statistic where if they hadn't scored, either that Szoboszlai free kick or whatever goals they had scored, after the 83rd minute, they'd be in 15th or 16th. And oh my God, I have screaming children up there. Guys, I hate to do it. I gotta cut this short so I can put fires out. Love you guys. I'll be in the group chat. We'll see you later.
All right, mate. No worries. Cheers, Brian.
There you go, Paul. Life.
This is it. Yeah. It's
going on what Brian was saying though, right? Szoboszlai has been their best player so far this season, I think.
I mean, he's been asked to do a fair bit, hasn't he? For
yeah, they keep putting him at right back as well, so that tells you something, doesn't it? Yeah, I know we're primarily here to talk about Crystal Palace, but Liverpool do have to be spoken about, and the other guys that are chasing us. I mean, Chelsea lost, which is good.
Yeah.
When Man City play Liverpool, we want Liverpool to actually get a win. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm quite liking that kind of draw situation, isn't it?
Well, that would work as well, but
I'll always be up for that and just say, look, if they play and they just they take points off each other, then that's a brilliant one. You consider we go to Burnley after today.
Yeah.
If we find ourselves in a situation and performances allude to getting us 6 points, Man City then turn up and play obviously Liverpool. That's massive.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Even before that, Liverpool play Villa. You know what I mean? Villa are very, very kind of, well, I've said they've had an odd season. And
they're coming on strong now, though, aren't they?
Yeah, and they picked up a couple of good results. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. And as I said yesterday, I put a tweet out and I said this kind of will really show how ready we are to take the next step.
Do you not think we've kind of proved that already, mate? Or do you think it's just a progress that we have to keep doing?
No, I think we've started. I think we've improved on our this side, but this we're talking now. We're in October going into November, and look, we're now playing against these teams that we should be beating, but we've struggled against. And look, we picked up 6 points from games that we dropped points last season.
Well, Fulham as an example, isn't it?
Yeah, chuck this one on top of that as well. Although we've had a fairly decent recent record against Palace, they always seem to be that kind of that team that is a little bit tricky.
They're very dogged, aren't they? And they don't give up, do they?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
So that's where my kind of thought process is. When you look at last season, obviously they got 2-2 out of us then, but 6 wins on the bounce that we had against them, and then we just have to put them to the sword. And look, their performance this season has been phenomenal. Well, I look at Glasner. I look at all their record from the latter part of last season, going on winning the cup. They've done phenomenal to carry on what they've started. And as I say, it is going to be a tough game. London derbies will be tough, but this is the proof now.
Yeah.
Will we take that next step? Will we take advantage of another slip up? Because again, that's another thing. Can we really count on both hands, like the times that we've actually taken advantage of a slip up from other teams? This season has been the turn. But the other seasons, we've not. It's going to be nice.
The positive going in today as well. They played on Thursday, didn't they?
Yeah.
And did they lose? I can't remember the result. Did they?
I don't know. Thursday, I was.
I'll just check, mate. And
I was intoxicated.
Were you? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that? Is that near Watford Gap?
Yeah, just a little bit more east. But, nice.
Dear Crystal Palace. Right. I'm just checking, mate. So
lost 1-0.
Oh, they did lose 1-0. Right. Okay. Yeah. So that they're coming to. We're going to them on a loss as well. So that might work in our favour. It's all psychological game of chess, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Even though it's football.
Yeah. Look. They've played Bournemouth. They played Everton away again. Is it kind of petering a little bit? Is it kind of waning a little bit? Because obviously they were talking that he was obviously unbeaten for 18 games, 18, 19 games unbeaten. And for a club like
Crystal Palace, that's massive, isn't it?
Yeah. So they've done well. I'll tell you what, the negative part of the fan base, they were calling on get Glasner in.
Really?
Instead of Arteta. And it's like, A few had flagged up. I was really okay. All right.
Do you know what gets me, mate? Is how some fan bases, right, that have got massive fan bases, sometimes just won't let the manager do his job.
No,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is what I say. How can we, as fans, be disappointed with what we're seeing?
I'm over the moon, mate. I'm over the moon, to be honest with you. You know,
I mean, we've seen some dark days. We've seen some times where we've literally not wanted to be kind of be at a stadium, just because of whether or not it's the atmosphere inside the ground to what's actually put out there. I mean, I've been through it. I've had my season ticket through it. That hasn't stopped me going to games. I'll be there. I'll always be doing it. I'll be supporting.
You love it,
but
yeah.
There are bad times. This is not one of them. And I'll tell you what, the squad that Arteta's assembled is fantastic.
I don't care that it's took him 5 years either. Do you know what I mean? I don't care that it's taken him 5 years to build this team, because this team, right, is up there. I mean, I know a load of, because it's like, this is Arsenal players 1966 moment. Do you know what I mean? I know it's something to measure things by, but the Invincibles, this team could be as good as the Invincibles, or it's at least up there with the Invincibles. Do you know what I mean? For squad depth, for the way the back four are playing, the way Declan Rice is playing in the midfield. Do you know what I mean? The way Odegaard is a captain. I mean, you can throw loads and loads at it. You know what I mean? I even think that Victor Gyökeres has landed now, right? Because his runs are perfect, mate. He is striker mentality through and through, 100%. We just got to give him better service. That's all we've got to do.
Yeah, that's it. Find a way of playing with him, and then playing to his strengths as well. As you said, we're finding him. We're finding him in certain areas. We're not finding him as quick as we probably could.
No,
but he's also then occupying defenders and causing problems for them.
I brought this up a couple of weeks ago that he takes that extra player off of Saka now.
Yeah,
you know, and that's part of his job as well. You know, I mean, and he talks like a striker, he acts like a striker. That's what he is, and he will come good. I know that he will come good, because at the end of the day, remember, no pre-season. Yeah. Didn't train much with the first team when he came here to begin with. I don't care if a ball goes in off his backside. Do you know what I mean? If he's scoring, I don't care how ugly the goals look, because that's the other thing I heard from the other night as well. Oh, but they weren't pretty goals. Yeah, they don't have to be pretty. They just need to go.
I don't know why we've got so snobby about goals now.
Mate, if it had gone off the tip of his nose, I would have took it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't. I don't agree with anything there. He's there to put the ball in the net and cause mayhem and get the troubles. But I think it'll be good. Overall, I'm just going to quickly just pop in the chat and just say morning to a couple of guys. Rich is on watching. Morning, guys. Professional job needed this afternoon.
Nice, definitely.
Brian, multitasking with tiny terrorists, pork butts, and football.
What a combination!
Yeah, it's very very early morning for him. So well done, Brian. Thank you, though. Good luck with the kids. We've got to remember that Palace is actually good. We got Eze, but it almost looks like they haven't missed a beat. Yeah, like I said, they're
saying that though, Brian. I'd like to see Eze score today. I think he'll be like Declan Rice. I think he'll be humble. You know.
I'll tell you what though. The amount of abuse that he got from Palace fans.
Yeah. As
well. The abuse was like, he's just rubbish. It's like literally done nothing. How fickle. But again, you look at it, you can't be happy or whatever. You could hold your hands up and say, yeah, thanks for all you've done. The moments that you've given us.
He won you an FA Cup, do you know?
Yeah.
You can't turn around and say he did nothing.
Yeah. So, but that was it. Yeah, but that's a minority again.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then,
of course.
yeah,
Of course.
there are a good few that are actually decent football fans as well, which actually appreciate that side of things. So, but as a base, I think that's kind of the way it is, isn't it? I think you are going to get the ones that are a little bit like that. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Rich said they lost 1-0 as well. So yeah, so yeah, that was a bad performance though.
It was.
AEK.
They happen, don't they?
They do.
I mean, we've got Sparta Prague next, didn't we? I mean, anything. I mean, you'd expect 3 points, but anything could happen there, couldn't it? You know.
Yeah, like I said, I think there'll be some. I think there'll be some swapping around, some rotation.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think there'll be any slip ups there. I think we're on a run to get 7 wins out of 8. I honestly believe that. I think the performances we've put in, I think we could certainly do what we need to do. Yeah, we got into Milan in January. Yeah.
Well, I must admit, I thought Atleti was going to be a lot harder than it was.
This is what I said on the day. I said, look, no one appreciated that we were gonna actually go and absolutely smash them and do stuff. But it was like, you look at this part. People were saying that it was boring in the first half. Like I said, look, I think it was all down to Atletico just not wanting them to play football.
Yeah,
and they were trying to sit back. They were trying to make it dogged. They were trying to create all kinds of problem and try and attack on the break. And every single thing that even come to go forward just got mopped up.
Yeah,
absolutely, just ate up by Saliba and Gabriel.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean, let's be honest, them two this season have been lethal, haven't they? Well, all 4 of them. Timber is a machine, mate.
Timber's come on. I said I was a little bit harsh on him. Just when I don't know whether or not it was probably him coming back from the injury as well. But I think he took a little bit of time, and then all of a sudden, he's then just hit lion mode again.
It makes you wonder how much more better he'd have been if he hadn't have had that ACL injury, doesn't it?
I mean, well, we wouldn't know, but again, it appears that it's not affecting him not now. So that's
a good thing.
A positive thing, because look, you have it, you don't return the same player, and you go from there. But I think Calafiore on the other side, it's made Lewis Skelly look very, very unlucky in the way he's.
Well, it is a question, mate. You could say yes to this, but I want to get your point on it, right? That run that he did the other night, the run he did to lay off to Martinelli, and then Martinelli scores an Henry style kind of goal. Could you not play him in midfield?
You could.
Let me put it another way. Would you play him in midfield?
In the base. In our base midfield, I would say no.
Right, I get that. I can appreciate that, yeah.
But in the grand scheme of how Arteta wants to play, and then bring in that extra player into midfield, he can do it with ease. You know, it's one of those. It's a big difference from selecting him and playing him as, say, like, one of the midfield roles, and then you've built your tactic on that side of things, to then him kind of drifting inside and being in central areas with the ball. It isn't. Yeah, I don't think he's there yet.
Right.
I think he's more natural as a midfielder.
Yeah.
Because I said that at the time when he first come in, didn't look like a defender. He was getting caught upfield. I think, he is more there. But as I said, inexperience and the actual pressure in actually playing that role. It's a massively important role for the team, and
you have to remember he's still only 18 as well, isn't he?
Exactly.
I mean, it's a bit of protection as well from Arteta, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I mean, look, if there's rotation going on, and look, we do have some injuries, then you've got the option there, haven't you?
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, you want to still keep him there. And as I said, I think what you'll find is he probably is going to play Champions League.
Yeah.
I think you'll find him like he did against.
Or you might see him on the Carabao Cup or something like that.
Well, yeah, but again, this is the real important thing now with the squad. Everyone is getting rotated around because there is the belief now.
We've got the depth and everything.
We've got the depth now. We've got Arteta can trust every single one of them now to make a difference, and there's no issue here. And this is what the problem is. And you said about 5 years being not bothered about 5 years. People got hung up on this whole kind of the 5-stage plan or whatever, or his plan.
There was no time limit on that 5-stage plan.
Yeah, and I look at it. Yeah. You've ripped up your the playing squad. You've gone from say 17 players. Yeah. Every year you're trying to add players to that to make a stronger squad.
I was going to say, because for a couple of seasons we've only had like a 23, 24 man squad. Yeah. You know, now we've got a full squad, which is a really good thing, you know.
Well, 23, 24, but it was normally it was put with Dross.
Whatever you could get together. Yeah.
It was, look, we were trying to fill it with a lot of the youngsters, and that's all right. There's some good youngsters there, but they weren't really going to get game time. There wasn't going to be that belief that Arteta would go and pick them up and put them in. Look, you've got the odd exception, the well-known ones, but every single year we'd lose players, so that figure didn't grow. So we were buying players, and then we were still selling, and we were still ending up at the same level. And it's only taken us till now to then suddenly push on. We still have to get rid of players.
Yeah,
but the whole drop off now is gone.
Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, that's a good point, and I can expand on that in the respect of this: that when he does make substitutions now, the levels aren't dropping. You know, the levels throughout the whole of the match are constant, and I like that because you can look at it now. All right, Odegaard's injured, right? But there's been quite a few times when Odegaard's come off, even as the captain, he's come off. And someone's come on and you've gone, no, I can understand why he's done that, you know. And it's like we found out this morning that Gabby's Magalhaes could be injured, right? Still might play, but I think precautionary, he's not going to let him play today.
Yeah, I think it come out on Thursday.
Yeah, because he took a bit of a knock. He took a bit of a knock against Athletic, didn't he?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think. When did he go off injured? Did he go, when did he get taken off? I thought it was straight after he set up that goal.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
I don't know. I was trying to look at it, and I was trying to work out: did he do something when he stooped to make the header? Did he kind of strain something because it was pretty sharp?
Possible concussion. You don't know, do you?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Then he's got a head like a brick, and so maybe not.
Yeah,
you know. So.
Yeah. Well, no, I think look. Let's look at that now. Who would be your person to come in to replace him?
Well, I think Mascara has proved himself already this season in the short time that he's been here, so he could go on. If Nkape is fit, but I don't think you get if he is fit, I don't think you get 90 minutes out of him. Calafiori's happy where he is, so for me it's got to be Mascara, I think. But if it is Mascara, I'm not thinking, oh no, Gabby's out. I love Gabby. Don't get me wrong. Probably the best defender.
I personally think he'll be there. I don't. Yeah, I think it is more precautionary. You're taking players off. You assess them. If there's any concern, then 100% he'll be say, yeah, he's done. I think there's maybe a little bit of mind games as well.
Well, Richard is saying he thinks it's muscular. So if it's muscular, just dab a bit of deep heat on it and get back out on the pitch. You know?
So yeah, extra lemon wedge or something.
Yeah.
Orange.
Worst case scenario, if he isn't playing, for me, it's mascara. I've got to be honest.
Yeah. Look,
don't get me wrong. I want to see what Henkape can do, and he looks a unit as well. By the way, he's no soft lad, is he?
No.
But I'd rather see Henkape when he's fully fit. You know?
Yeah. As I said, look, there's going to be some game time anyway. Certainly, you look at the Carabao Cup next week. Or sorry, no, next week it is on this Tuesday, Wednesday, isn't it? Wednesday. I'm taking the clan. I've got the whole family going.
Oh yeah, it's a family trip out.
So well, not all of them actually.
Bobby will be with you, won't he?
Bobby's there. I was going to take Bertie. So it's I'm going to save him for a ladies game.
Is he ready for it yet?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him to a lower octane kind of a ladies game. Just get him involved. But yeah, he's rocking the Arsenal colours anyway already. Man. So he's all right, and he's taken a fancy to a certain song as well.
Which one?
5 years old. The Martinelli song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he loves that. So it's all good. So
that's what I like. Start him young, Paul. That's what I like.
Bring him up the right way. That's it.
Yeah. The lad's got. He's got a good path for life now. That's
all good.
Just looking at your ticker, Paul, we have to talk about Declan Rice, mate.
Yeah.
We have to. We can't do this show without talking about Declan.
No, but my midfield is my next.
Okay, cool.
My next
point.
I
didn't mean to preempt you. I just saw it on the ticker, mate. I saw it on the ticker.
I mean, it is a breakfast show, but we try not to waffle on.
Exactly.
Banter. So, midfield-wise, what are you thinking? As in, how are we going to start? Is there going to be any rotation there?
No, we have to go strong. We have to go every game strong. I've got this principle now, right? I said it in shots fired last week, I think, or the week before. I've got this principle now, right? Because we're chasing for the title, go strong every game, okay? Yeah. And then if you get 2-0 up, say, take some of your players off, give them a rest. Because we've got the lad, like we've said previously, we've got the lads now that can come on, and even if you want to shut it out at 2-0, they can do it. Or you've got lads who can come on and score. So to me, go strong every game. So my midfield, and I've got to say, feel so sorry for Zubimendi against Atleti getting that stupid yellow card and then missing a game. Yeah. But as me and Richard said on the watch along, we'd rather he miss Sparta Prague than say miss Bayern Munich.
Yeah, look, could have picked up another one. I think Declan Rice is in the same situation, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
So anything like that, and you're suddenly thinking, well, look, almost get that card now, and then get it out of the way.
They get squashed. When do they get squashed? Still, I don't know if they still.
I think they only get squashed after the league.
Right. Okay.
When they go to knockout.
Sorry to go off that with the Zuba. Right. I wanted to say Zubimendi as well, mate. What a buy that lad has been, and he's stepped up to the Premiership since day one, personally, I think. Yeah. And I call him the ghost. He can take the ball off someone's toe and they don't even know he's there.
Yeah.
He just like, boom, bye, mate. Thanks for that, My starting midfield, if Odegaard, as we know, is injured, because I think these lads he's playing with as well now is actually up to Odegaard's game, considering how he was last season. Yeah. But he doesn't have to play the full 90s anymore, which is something we said about before as well. But my midfield for today has to be, excuse me, it has to be Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Eze. That's who I would want to start. And if them three are on the team sheet, you're okay in the midfield. In fact, you're going to dominate in the midfield. It's not very often that midfield gets dominated. Do you know what I mean? So,
no. Look, we can say the superlatives on the defense. David Raya,
Silly mistake he made the other night, though, wasn't it?
I don't. Yeah, I haven't seen it back. But like I said, look, you're gonna have one or two of those as a goalkeeper. Look, yeah, I don't know what. I think he was trying to shepherd it out when he was trying to do it. It didn't go out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not seeing it back, but yeah,
No.
it was. Yeah, could have. I was more surprised that no one actually reacted to kind of almost say get on the line and actually act like a actual goalkeeper.
Exactly. As a sweeper, yeah.
Until it just went past the post and it was like Jesus Christ, that was that was a close one. But midfield wise, look, Declan Rice just being on the pitch, his dead balls.
What do you think to people saying? I've heard comments like he's been a bit leggy lately.
I mean, look, I don't know the stat. Rich, there'll be a stat for Rich later
Rich
on.
will find it, mate. If there's a stat, Rich will find
the
it.
The amount of groundwork he covers
Is
this season. Well, I'd be interested to see what he's covering this season to last season.
He's doing miles, mate. He's doing miles.
Oh, no, look, I mean, 13K.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just
Richard, if you're still there, mate, look that one up for us, will you? Compared to last season, what distance is?
Bring it to the watch along. God, don't
worry.
Wait,
we'll do that then.
Yeah,
I'll
get that.
Watch along,
look, he is. He's been solid everywhere, but you'll always see him pop up. They're always coming in with that kind of tackle, and he's.
I don't know if you think the same, right? But what I've also noticed about this midfield, they all know where each other is.
Yeah,
and they cover each other really, really well. And
this is playing with each other. This is chemistry, and again, you build your relationships, and you know where each other's going to be at certain areas. And when we were looking, maybe say early in the season, and you had a Marino playing there rather than Eze, again, new player coming into the mix.
Mm-hmm.
How important to get that midfield three right?
Yeah,
balance in there.
Yeah, totally agree.
And if that understanding isn't there, then the cohesion isn't going to be there, and we drop points.
Yeah,
it's simple as.
Yeah.
And I think he's tried to ease him in, and now I think he's starting probably to show a bit more that can come in. That doesn't say Marino is a poor player. Far from it. He'll have his own proper areas that he can excel in, and most of that is his prowess of scoring a goal, and he is physical as well. So you put him in there, and look, they can all do jobs.
What I like about Marino, mate, just quickly saying this about him, right? Since coming to Arsenal, he's a different player. I mean, there's goal scoring now. I mean, he's even doing it for his national side now. Do you know what I mean? It's, I'm Mourinho. I play for Arsenal. I'm here, everybody. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing.
But that's why I look at it and say, he can't be a bad midfielder. If he's if a majority, well, not a majority of Arsenal fans,
it's just a different style of midfielder.
If a selection of fans are saying, "Oh, no, he's absolutely rubbish," and then you suddenly look at him, he's getting picked for Spain constantly. And what is he scored 6 goals or 5 goals? I think.
Yeah, something like that. He scored 2 the other. He scored 2 the other night, didn't he?
He scored 2, or he scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
I think it was 2. But the way I look at Marino is he's a different style of midfielder, and again, that's good for your team, because if all your midfielders play the same, you're predictable. You're easy to read.
Yeah.
So. These fans, mate, these haters, they just need to get off his back. They need to get off all the players' back, to be honest with you. Richard says, sorry, it's 30. He does 13 miles.
13 miles?
That's what he says. He did that right. So it works out apparently. Like, is this last season, Richard? He did 260 miles last season. That's 13 miles a game, basically.
Right. Yeah.
So
I only go in KMs now.
Yeah. Can we have it in KMs, please, Rich? Come on, be professional.
Conversions, please. Yeah, God. Yeah, no, I think they were talking about what was the other one of the games. They were saying like one team was really struggling. I don't know whether or not it's I don't know if they were talking about Tottenham or something.
Excuse me.
And they were struggling to get over like 10. I don't know if it was either Tottenham or it was Man United. And they were saying they were struggling to get over like 10 kilometres of running.
Well, he's doing 13 kilometres per 13,000. What? Are you sure? 13,000 kilometres? Right, no, all right.
I'm not gonna quantify those. We need to verify those.
No, we need to verify it. Yeah. Richard, you need to do a bit more research and verify it, mate.
Just go pop into the chat. The girl Gaffer. Hello.
How you doing?
And then just going on the basis of the Champions League. Yeah, Bayern's tough. From Rich. And then, Brian said, Simeone tried to, Housery his way through the game, and we slapped him around. Yeah.
I mean, they were looking for free kicks every 5 minutes, weren't they?
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, Bayern in Bundesliga. It'll be a good game. Yeah, look, I think at home, as we've seen, I think we can get at them. And it's just to make sure again if we're solid defensively.
Harry Kane's that factor, though, isn't he?
Well, yeah, again, how much ball is he going to get?
Yeah, if we play our game right, he's not going to get much.
Look, all you have to do is almost stick the Calafiore kind of almost a little bit more central alongside Gabriel, and then all of a sudden when you've got him kind of almost up against Gabriel or Saliba, then you've got a little cusp of players to kind of nullify him. Yeah. Again, you then look at the wide areas. Then after that,
exactly.
Look, I don't fear anyone now. That's my
I don't.
That's my mantra now.
I don't. No.
Yeah, Brian says, isn't he a natural midfielder? Lewis Skelly, yeah, he is. And again, who do we take off now? Yeah,
that's a great point, Brian. Yeah.
I mean, you look at it, and it used to be, look, you'd say, this for this, and it was like, done. You'd know straight off. Or,
it's the old saying, isn't it? Like for like. But
or we'd say, like, oh, we've got no strikers on the bench. Who do we put up front? And we've got a 17-year-old striker. Do we put him on? It's like, oh no, just put a midfielder on.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's a great conversation to have now. It's like, well, how do we actually change it, or who comes on for here? And it's like, well, look, in all honesty, be anyone now. It's really good. Just confirmations of Gabby. Yeah, apparently Mark listening on X. He was on a pre-match walk.
Right, so he might play then. He might play.
Yeah, I think he will. I don't think there was enough.
Thing is, if you're Gabby, you don't want to miss a match, do
you? No, but again, there has to be. What's the word? From both sides, there's got to be some respect.
Yeah. Mutual respect, mutual
truth to it all. I would say I'd use that as that's not my word, but again, you have to have that kind of truth.
It's a long season as well, Paul, so it wouldn't be so bad to rest him if you had to anyway.
Yeah, look, if he's saying, "Oh yeah, no, I think I can do it," but then behind the scenes he's kind of, I can actually feel it, and then it ends up being 2, 3, 4 weeks of him playing with some form of knock, and then it goes to something else. Then that's where the issue is. It's like, be truthful to the situation. You're not letting anyone down now. Someone come in, get ready for the next game, job done. It's that time when you start hiding injuries and start moving stuff around, and you then pick up another one. That's what I don't want from any of them. No. So hopefully it'll be fine on that side. What we don't want is him playing and then all of a sudden six minutes down the line, he's pulled up.
Like it did to Odegaard. He was like, what was he, 10 minutes in, and he was sitting on his backside, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, it's
No, you don't want that. And then he's out. He's out for 9 weeks. And
Yeah, that's it.
You know, that's the thing you don't want. You know.
Yeah.
Because
No,
we play well as a team, but obviously there are individual players that shine more than others, maybe. But you're a team at the end of the day.
Yeah. And as I said, look, there should be no panic now on that side. Players shouldn't have to like say, well, okay, well, yeah, if I don't play, I'm letting the team down. So yeah, Supermendu, Rice, and Eze, Rich has said so. Yeah, he's agreed. I think we are all in agreement, and I think the cup game midweek is.
That's when you rotate and you rest players.
But this is it. There's if it was a European game, say we had a Bayern or whatever,
different story.
There's a discussion then to be had. But for this side of things, look, let's get it done. Get it done. I'm not even going to go through Rich stats. No, I think
we will talk about that in the watch along.
Yeah,
in the watch along.
He's getting muddled between his meters, kilometers.
It's because it's early in the morning, mate. That's
milliliters. And it's all sorts. He's got it all confused. I don't know.
Millimeters. He's done 21 millimeters.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's all those fruit juice supplements. God,
yeah. It's that Dr. Pepper that he does about 5 liters a day.
It's unreal. I don't know. Right. Score prediction.
Well, I'll stick with my 2-0. I went 2-0 in the shots fired preview. And I'm going 2-0 today. I'm sticking with 2-0. I think it's another clean sheet. Raya, I don't get. Don't get me wrong. He's a great keeper, but he's made it look easy so far. It's made it look easy so far this season. He could go and have his lunch and come back at half time. Do you know what I mean?
There's so much about like Raya you could like look at, and I think even in that Madrid game,
by the way, because he doesn't like Raya, does he? But you know,
no, we lost him. Now he's zoned out. He's
right, okay.
No. As soon as the R word comes out, all of a sudden he zones out.
With respect, mate, with respect, it just shows how good the 4 people in front of him are as well.
Oh, it's all part and parcel.
It's all part.
But you look at how he was distributing the ball as well. There was a couple of times where he's almost like held onto the ball a little bit, and then to find a pass between the lines, and they didn't know how to kind of press properly and deal with it. And we actually got out, certainly in the second half. I thought really, really good. And again, apart from that kind of touchline kind of mishap, that's the only real negative he's kind of had. We talk about, look, he'll make mistakes with risk and reward passes to try and break the press. That might go to an opposition, but again, people can bail you out when you kind of almost do something like that on the edge of the area or on the touchline. All right, it's still far out from goal, but they've got a throw on, and then they take it quickly, and then all of a sudden, if it's on target, it's a goal. But as I said, there should have been someone there to kind of back it up. But yeah. Don't know. He's done really well. I think just in general. But like I said, they all have. I'm going to go 3-0.
3-0. Sweet. We haven't done
3-0.
Who's your front three?
I think it will be Martinelli.
So do I, because I think after the Atleti, he's sort of gone, right, give me a chance, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like as I said, again, I think when you look at those and you've got Trossard, you've got Trossard there as well, they will complement each other.
I think Trossard's more of an impact player anyway.
But again, they behaved like that, whoever come off the bench last season.
Yeah,
last couple of seasons.
True.
So no one earned that berth. That's why we were kind of on the market for that left winger.
Yeah.
Because again, no one really backed it up.
Can I just say as well? I know we're going on a bit here, but I just want to say this as well. Martinelli is shutting a lot of people up in the respect of as well that a lot of people wanted him sold in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't go now.
No,
I'm really glad he didn't go. So
I've liked him. I've always said there's a player there.
Yeah, definitely.
But I have told him that I said last season it would be a very important season for him, and this season is exactly the same. It is a massive season for him. He's got to show now what he can do, or unfortunately, someone will come in for him, and eventually, if he is found to be, say, the backup, and he wants to then play, he's probably going to find himself that he wants to go and play football somewhere. He's not getting the game time, but when he's come in, he's made some telling contributions. And that's all he can do.
Well, you say Rice does some distance, and you're right as well. But so does Nelly, mate.
Yeah, the coverage, coming back.
Nelly puts in a shift when he's on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yes, he has got a mistake in him, but he's not having as many as he was having. So it's all good. I think he just. I agree with Mark. I've got to say as well. Martinelli, Gyökeres, and Saka are your front three. Yeah.
That's the standard. That's the default.
Just before what difference will Kai Havertz make when he's available? Do you think he'll get picked over Gyökeres, or do you think Gyökeres is the number one pick at the moment? What's your opinion on that, mate?
Well, I think had Havertz been fit at the start of the season, we wouldn't have had this kind of feeling around with Gyökeres. I thought Gyökeres would have then been given the ability to kind of build into the team in small doses, being able to then
could have been better for him. Yeah.
Could have been better, but he's almost been chucked in now and said, like, look, you've got to right from Old Trafford, you've got to go in and
it's all on you, mate, isn't it?
Hey, look, just get in there again. Look, you look at chemistry, you look at the runs, you look at everything from midfield to defence. How do we find him? And at this minute, we've not been able to really get it sorted.
Yeah,
Havertz playing there. It's a different kind of animal. But there's more of an understanding on that side.
There is also a scenario, though. Me and Richard were talking about this the other day, Paul. There is a scenario where you could have Havertz in the 10 and still have Gyökeres up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, look, it's so fluid. It's so fluid. It only has to be. It can only have to be adapted to how we've got it at the minute, and it is a different kind of adaptation of what Arteta actually puts out. But it's certainly. I'll tell you what. When we get these players back and they're all kind of like there.
How many we got out at the moment? Is it 5? It's 5.
I think it was 5. Yeah. It certainly was. Yeah. Let me have a quick butchers again. I don't like dwelling on injuries.
No, do I? But I'm just wondering, out of that 5, genuinely, it's just a question, really. But out of that 5, who are we missing? Do you know what I mean?
Odegaard, Havertz, Madueke.
Yeah,
and
Madueke is a good little player. Doesn't get. I mean, he just needs a bit more time.
No, it's Gabby's been put down as an injury on there, so that's 5 with Gabby now.
Oh, 5 with Gabby, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
We did have last week. We did have someone out. I think that would have been Hincapié. So we've just gained a late fitness test. So Madueke, I think again, it's a disappointment for him because he done really well. And it's also a good player to kind of bring off and kind of give Saka a little break.
Can I just say as well, congratulations to Sunderland being second in the league, but it's all due to the X factor, Saka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they're loving him up here, mate. Absolutely loving him up here.
It's another story. Look, I'd argue with anyone to suddenly say what Arsenal's path would have been like had he not actually been sold.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have kept him.
Yeah.
Hands up. I put both of them up. Look, they're both up people. I'd have kept Saka. I'd have had him on a rolling 1-year contract.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, look, if we were talking about players that can kind of come in and give something. There's a player there, and yeah, a damn good one at that as well.
Yeah.
We've got Brian still here, so the
he is.
Raya Gate hasn't scared him off.
He didn't kick him off. He must have been. He must have been looking at his pork butt for that bit.
We didn't sign Glock 14 to be a backup, but imagine what a front two of Havertz and Glock 14 would be with both of them on the pitch. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what it would look like on on the pitch.
If you have both of them on the pitch, do you lose the competition?
Well, I think you lose a little bit of creativity as well, don't you?
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking at it like that, and you just again when people are talking and saying about Arsenal being boring and being the football's so dire. One comment, it was like, what do you prefer, Arsene Wenger football or George Graham football? And it's like, how are you even comparing this current?
How I'd answer that question, Paul, is simple. Both managers, different times, and the way they played football in those times suited them times. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
George Graham won stuff, Wenger won stuff, and Arteta's going to win stuff. It just takes time. What these people, and I'm saying this about Arsenal fans, but I'm sure it's the same with every other, lots of other teams as well. A lot of our fans want everything overnight.
Yeah.
They can't see the bigger picture, and it's such a shame. Such a shame. You just got to be patient. Patience is a great thing. A great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have been a dominating team in the past, and we will be a dominating team again. We're dominating now. I mean, I know it's only 3 points or 2 points ahead or whatever, but we're dominating now. So let it continue, you know?
I've got a different slant on that. I don't think we've ever really dominated a league as in we've had superior domination. There we had our moments, obviously from 98 to 2002, 2004.
Yeah, okay.
But we didn't. Cup competitions, you can look at it with the FA Cup. So we had a good run on that side. Did we really dominate? Do you know what was our time to dominate?
Go on.
2004.
Well, yeah.
2002, 2004, and then the next 3 years.
Yeah,
4
years.
years.
Do you know what? We thought we had the players to do it as well, didn't we?
And well, they didn't back it up. They didn't back it up.
Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap at the end of the day, isn't it? Actions speak louder than words, you know.
Yeah, you know? Look, I look at it. I just say, look, from that time of going to the Emirates, it was like, look, that was the time. Improve the squad, keep us at that level, and move on up. And then that was our time to dominate. Yeah, we won things every century.
Okay, yeah, that's
sorry. No, not every century, every decade.
Every decade, yeah. We've been relevant. We've been relevant. You know what I mean? Maybe dominance is the wrong. I used the wrong word there, but we've been relevant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but as I said, look, yeah, as a the stature of a club, we should have won more. We should have won more European trophies.
And in fairness, right, for a club like Arsenal to have 20 years plus without winning a league that's diabolical. Really, it's criminal. But
well, yeah, look at it. But again, look at Liverpool. Liverpool had again 30 odd
they were
years.
30 years, didn't they? So,
Yeah, but look, it's part of football. It's cycles.
no, I know. But it's
Yeah,
as a fan, you see it as criminal, don't you? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
But again, look, 20 years, all right, 20 years old and that. But again, when did everyone then suddenly get the divine right to suddenly say that Arsenal should be winning absolutely everything? And
I know I agree
You-
with you
you
again.
look at it.
You don't have the divine right, but I suppose as a fan, you expect more, don't you?
We do expect more, but again, this is what I said about the whole kind of the board side of things and how weak they were at the level at that time when we were getting hamstrung by the stadium. The point was that they said that we'd obviously be relevant in that term. Why go to a new stadium if you're not going to improve your playing staff? Why? What good is that? You may as well stay.
Don't get me wrong, boss. End of the day, right? Don't get me wrong. End of the day, it's not just the players on the pitch. It's the people in the back room. It's the owners. It's the directors. Someone's letting for us not to win stuff in 20 years. Let's say major, right? Someone's letting us down somewhere. And it could, as you say, it could be on the pitch, it could be in the office, it could be in the canteen. Do you know? do you know what I mean? There's a lot more factor. I mean, we could talk about this for ages, and I know you've got to go in a minute, but there's a lot more factors. There's a lot more factors that come into play. You know?
Yeah, and what you also don't think is the whole kind of the fine margins as well. There were times we missed out. By fine margins.
Well, buying players. Here's another point.
Yeah,
bringing the right players in at the right time.
Yeah.
That's another factor. You know, you could just stack them up, Paul. You could stack them up.
Yeah. The one the telling one was the old Man United game at the Ryan Giggs buddy game at Villa Park, and you look at that, and little things like that, and they go on, and we could have stopped them in that was 99, wasn't it? That was the treble year. So you look at that, yeah. But you look at it, and we could have gone on. We could have won a double in '98. We could have got the double in '99. We won the FA Cup in 2000, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
2000.
I think it was.
Yeah, and then obviously we had the period of winning the double, and then that's it. And it was like that period that could have been dominance, and that's what I'm saying. That period there, and had they backed up the squad and the actual way of where the club was going to be taken, we would have been in a situation where you could be saying, look, we are like a team now that is a dynasty, just like your the Richard. It was just Richard, wasn't it? The dynasty, the little thing. And you look at it, could have happened, but it didn't. And again, look, we've had to go so low to then try and get back up again. And this is why I said, where again, patience has got to be key. So,
that's it. Yeah. The lesson of today, kids, is patience.
Well, look, I mean, you're not going to win everything. You're never going to win everything. You're never going to get all the right decisions.
Because the wheels will fall off Man City. I mean, they have. I mean, they had 4 seasons back to back. Yeah, the wheels are falling off Man City as we speak.
I think. I think they'll be the challengers this year.
They probably will be.
I've got a feeling now that they're going to stop. Well, they're going to pick up more wins than certainly than they obviously did last season.
But if the robot Haaland, if he gets an injury, they have got problems.
If that happens, I want to see them more with no Rodri as well.
Yeah. Because he's a difference maker.
Because he's gone. He's injured again. And again, look, if they're coming up against some tough teams, look, they've got to play Liverpool as well, and these are the ones.
Yeah.
Our problem wasn't about beating Man City or losing to Man City or winning against the top teams. It was always about those mid-table teams.
Yeah, the teams we lost. I mean, yeah, we've lost against Southampton. Where are they now?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's, you know, no disrespect to Southampton fans, but it's a point in case. You know what I mean? It's
no disrespect to Southampton fans, but Southampton are absolute garbage. Yeah, no, I think that were your words. I think. They were going for him on the radio. I was coming back from.
Yeah, they're not happy. I used to live down there, mate. So yeah, I mean, Southampton has a bit of a place in my heart. So does Portsmouth.
They've won three games in a year.
I know.
That's like madness.
It's unthinkable, really, isn't it?
It's almost like Spurs.
Yeah. Well, Frank football's the honeymoon period's starting to. Yeah, I think the honeymoon period's gone, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
But anyway, that's another story for another day.
Yeah, but again, look, Slot's under pressure. Big Angie.
Oh, we're living rent free in Slot's head at the moment because of set pieces.
Yeah. If only they were that good at set pieces, I suppose.
You can't tell me, right, that any Liverpool fan, Man City fan, any fan of any team would go, "Oh no, I don't want my team to score from set pieces." It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It's absolute nonsense. But look,
it is.
Yeah, and so Angie's looking for a job. So, Anfield. Yeah,
I don't think you'll ever see him in the Premier League again, mate.
Will he be out by Christmas?
What, Slot?
Yeah. OBC?
Maybe. There's a possibility. They keep losing.
Cool.
I mean, there's fans shouting for him to leave already.
I know, I saw that. I found it hilarious.
Yeah, mate, I was having a giggle as well, got to be honest. Got to be honest with you.
No, all about patience. It is all about patience, but...
I've learned that as an Arsenal fan, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, but no. Des, thank you for coming on, mate.
Thanks for having me on, mate. I've really enjoyed it, and it's good to talk about, just talk about it the way we do, and good. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Lovely.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for having me.
No worries. Well, that's been like the preview show. Look, 2:00. We have got Crystal Palace. That is kickoff. There's the
watch along starts at 1. Watch along starts at 1, mate. We're starting the watch along at 1 today.
So they'll take you through the lineups when they come out.
We'll talk about everything and anything. We'll even try and cover the distance that Declan Rice has done if Richard gets his numbers right.
No pressure, Rich. No pressure.
No pressure, Rich. No pressure.
But thank you to everyone in the chat. Really good. And then we'll go on from here. And next stop, the watch along. So thank you, everyone. Come on, you Gunners, and
come on, you Gunners.
Let's get 3 points.
Yeah.